5 Minutes for Men. TR Nichols here with 5 Minutes for Men, where we have a 5-minute conversation / discussion about things that men talk about amongst themselves. Today I want to talk about investing. And that's investing, whether we're talking about real estate, stocks, crypto, investing in a small business, a large business, just investing. Among my circle, I have mentors in front of me who have been investing for 25, 30 plus years. I have my group that's been investing 10 to 20 years, and then I have people who are mentees of mine who have been investing for 5 to 10 years. In that circle, what I have found, the lineage between all of those things in that circle are that we've all found that the sooner you start to invest, the better off potentially you are in terms of what you can make off of your investments, whether that's real estate or any of that, right? Even if you start early, the potential for you to make more money is going to be a lot higher. For, let's say, stocks and bonds, mutual funds and whatever, or even straight relation, right? So if you're not familiar with investing, you may be familiar with a similar component of that, which is deferred compensation, where your job may take $25-50 a month out of your check. They may have a certain company that they deal with, like Fidelity or something like that, or Franklin Templeton, or somebody like that, if they still call them Franklin Templeton. And then they invest that money into a particular set of mutual funds or stocks that your organization provides to you. Over time, there's compound interest on that investment. And you potentially can have a huge portfolio if you start day one of working and continue to do that until you retire, right? Or you just decide to not work anymore. So that's what I want to talk about, is that starting early with your investments, whether you're buying real estate, buying crypto, investing in your own business, you want to start early in putting incremental amounts into something that will give you the highest reward value. For me, what I've done is invested more in mutual funds, stocks and bonds, and a lot of my circle does that. We've also invested in real estate as well, and seen great returns on that. But all of that takes time, right? And discipline and a certain level of patience, especially if you're doing stocks with companies. What I would say, if you're starting out and you haven't started to invest at all, you would definitely need to acquire knowledge from sources that you trust, and trustworthy sources. Whether that's individuals in your own circle who have been investing already and have shown success in that avenue, or particular companies such as buying blue chip companies, which are companies that have historically done well, may be more expensive for you to buy, but you can buy increments. You can buy in increments where you're buying over time to get yourself a certain to a certain position in your portfolio, which is just your umbrella of investments. So I would say start early. Maybe start off with a blue chip company or two. Start investing in small increments, and over time you'll see that investment grow. But I would definitely be interested in hearing your comments about things that you have invested in. What's your mechanism for picking particular investments? How do you go about that? Do you use a particular app? Do you use information from your circle? What I have done, to tell you the truth and be honest, a lot of my circle is in different phases of life, as well as working for different organizations. whether it's private companies or their own businesses. And I am privy to information periodically that will give me a leg up every now and then on what I should be investing my money in. So that is very helpful. So definitely use your circle to the best of its abilities to acquire knowledge and to share knowledge about your investing. 5 minutes for men. Give yourselves 5 minutes today to talk about things that men discuss. 5 minutes for men. T.R. Nichols.